I think when it comes to protecting the environment, there is a crucial role for government, that having people act on their own conscience and just change their own lifestyle is not going to save the planet. The reason is, it's a classic problem called the tragedy of the commons, or a public goods dilemma, where it's, for every individual, it's to their advantage to take advantage of the environment, to bring their cow onto the common field, to use straws if it's convenient, to travel by jet plane. They get all the advantages. The disadvantages are felt over the entire planet. If they make a sacrifice, they are the ones that suffer. Everyone else benefits. Now, if every individual thinks that, then no individual has the incentive to make their own sacrifices to benefit everyone else. Now, maybe if we had perfect conscience, if we were angels, and we thought, if we followed Immanuel Kant's categorical imperative, I should only do what I can recommend that everyone else do. Well, maybe that would solve the problem, but I don't think we are angels. People will always have, even if they have a little bit of selfishness, they will say, well, why should I give up air travel? Why should I give up plastic straws if everyone else is using plastic straws? What the government can do is they can put a tax on plastic bags and plastic straws, or in some cases ban them if it's a trivial sacrifice. Nothing wrong with paper straws. Then that would mean that it doesn't depend on individual altruism, individual self-sacrifice. I don't believe that government should control every aspect of our life. I have some libertarian sentiment. I think people should be free, but there are cases where the only solution is regulation by governments. And I think for most forms of pollution, government action will be necessary, together with changes in technology, so that the best solution of all, even better than government, is if we can enjoy what we want in life without pollution, then you don't need government, because people will simply opt for what is best. So if we had, say, paper straws that were biodegradable and cheaper than plastic straws and worked just as well as plastic straws, well, no one would want plastic straws. They would do what's right automatically. So when that can be done, that's the best of all. And I think this is especially true in climate change, which is a much bigger problem than plastic straws. Many people say that the solution to climate change is that people should not eat meat, they should drive less, they should forego plane travel. The problem is every individual will say, well, if I sacrifice my vacation and just stay close to home, what difference does it make? Everyone else is flying. Why should I be the one? I'm not going to save the climate just by myself. Everyone thinks that, and so we're in trouble. So you do need taxes on carbon so that people factor in the damage they do to the environment every time they get into their car or plan a vacation. But even better would be if we had abundant energy that did not emit carbon, where you could get into your car powered by a battery. The battery was charged by solar or nuclear or hydro, and it was the cheapest form of energy was zero carbon energy. Then we wouldn't need the government at all, because people would just do what is cheapest. So although I think we need both, in the long run, best of all would be technology that makes it the cheapest to do what's best for the environment.